Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
What are you up to?
Fascinating. I'm reading a book.
What book are you reading?
Seashells of the Egyptian Red Sea. Well, hello. Oh.
Start again. Hair was in my face.
Well, hello, and... Oh, I don't know how to say hello in Egyptian, do you?
No
Actually,
idea.
we haven't found out, have we?
We haven't learned any
that's
Arabic,
terrible.
have we, since we've been here?
That's absolutely terrible. Anyway, welcome to this special edition of Chat With Us. We are live from the Nile, the River Nile, in a place called Aswan, which is right on the edge of the Sahara Desert. And we're on Uniworld's S.S.Sphinx, which is their new ship out here in the Nile.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So welcome.
And this is our suite, which
This is our suite.
Rather magnificent.
Absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. The lighting's a bit duff. I do apologise for that.
Yeah.
It's not our usual lighting, but it's sort of down LEDs, so forgive us for that. Welcome anyway. You know we like to do these things on tour, as they say. So it's been a while since we've had our last one.
And just to explain, we are dressed in traditional galabaya, the Egyptian dress. So
because we had an Egyptian party the other night, and we all had to dress up in Egyptian
dress.
clothing.
Richard got his before he came out here and brought it with him, but I bought this one on the ship. So they do have them on the ship.
Yeah,
so
I didn't.
It's only $20, $20 US. So yeah, it was
Mine's a
great.
bit like a sackcloth in comparison to yours, because
Mine's
yours is all nice and ornate.
I'm going to wear this around the house.
I should have bought one on the ship, really. I should have trusted that they were going to have one here.
And they had all the headdress wear as well, didn't they?
I like the colour of mine. It's blue. It's nice. Matches your eyes, darling.
Thank you. No, I love mine. I'm going to wear it at home, around the house. I won't go out in it, I promise. But
anyway, update since the last chat with us.
So the last chat with us was in December. So January we spent at home, rather unexpectedly. There was a couple of things we had planned that didn't work out because of Omicron. So we had a couple of things cancelled, but it was great. It gave us some really good time at home to catch up on some editing and get some new content out and catch up on some of the content. So those of you that have been waiting for the Viking dining guide, it's there at last.
And we've done a Windstar one as well. It's all been...
Yeah, so it was really good to catch up on
We're
some
fully
content.
dined out.
And then we unexpectedly heard that we could come out on the Nile. So we only heard about it a couple of weeks ago, so it was great. It was a bit of a rush, but it's been fabulous to be here and to explore a new part of the world for us. So
And it is a brand new part. And just wait until you see the videos.
Yes.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing out here. Yeah, if you're into history or if you're into mummy films, as we said, if you're into your mummy films or Raiders of the Lost Ark or anything like that, Indiana Jones.
And obviously Death on the Nile has come out
Death on the
today. So as we're filming this, it's come out today. Yeah.
Wow.
So, and yesterday we went to the Old Cataract Hotel where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile. Beautiful. So yeah,
Death
very
on the
relevant.
Nile. We went and saw the Churchill Suite. We'll do a little video of that because it really was amazing.
Yeah, beautiful.
And we were very lucky to go there. So, okay, last time we were on here, we ran a competition and we did cut the closing date off, but we haven't drawn it yet. So
we did. We were
going to wait until we
did
did this.
First, we got all the names that were on from January the 1st. So that was the cut-off date, but we haven't drawn it.
They're all here. There's about 60 names. So thank you to everybody that has put your names in the hat for the draw.
Yeah.
And thank you for everyone that participated. It was really, really kind of you. Well, we've got all the names in here on little bits of paper. So Helen's now going to draw out the winner from a Post-it note.
They're all folded up, so I can't see, but I will shut my eyes anyway. And give me
Find the mug with your eyes.
Let me have a bit of a rummage amongst all these names. Oh.
I'm not looking either.
Exciting. Ready? Here we go.
Can you pull that one name?
And this is Jeremy Andrews.
Jeremy Andrews.
Who's one of our regular followers.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I think he's in Montreal.
Montreal.
So bear with us, Jeremy. We'll get in touch with you.
Yeah. Congratulations,
the package might take a little while to get to Canada.
Congratulations.
But, yeah, well done.
And I really enjoyed doing the competition. I don't know about you. I think we'll have to have another at some point.
Yeah.
When we get some more goodies arrive.
Well, we need more goodies, but
we do need more goodies. Yeah. But the Tradewind ones were really nice, so we just had to do it.
We'll definitely do one again at Christmas time.
So there you
Hopefully
go.
We'll have some more goodies by Christmas.
Right.
So we have a few questions that were left on the last chat with us that we did. So we'll quickly run through them. I think one of them was from Chat With Us 4. It was a long question, so we had lots of questions on that one, so we didn't tackle it then, but we will tackle it now. And then we've got about 4 or 5 from Chat With Us 5. So we'll just run through those questions.
Okay, so Robin H on Chat With Us 4 asked this question that we didn't answer, like I say, because it was a rather sort of long one.
Question.
But we thought we'd give it a go.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
So Robin says, would love to hear your thoughts on the differences between Azamara, Silversea and Viking. Which is the best value? What's special or not about each of these lines? Whew. We did say that was a big question, didn't we?
It's a big question. So let's tackle them one at a time.
So what I'm going to say, I think the best thing to do is to say what they're best for.
Yes.
And then people can make their mind up as to what takes their fancy,
exactly.
I suppose. So I've got a little note here because my memory is not too good. Let's start with Azamara, shall we?
Azamara. Smallish ships.
Yep.
700 passengers.
Yep, they're very good for that.
3 in the fleet, another one coming this year. So
yep, Azamara Onwards is launching this year. Hopefully we'll get some footage of that.
All pretty much the same. So once you've been on one Azamara, you know the layout and the design and everything. I would say their selling point is their destination immersion, which is something that they sort of flag up anyway. So they do lots of overnight stops. They go to quite unusual places. They're quite small ships, so they can get in unusual places. The excursions are always very, very good.
Yep.
And yeah.
They have a very sort of informal country club, homely feel. The food is lovely, but I think the food is lovely on all 3 of the ones that we're going to talk about. One negative with Azamara, though, I warn you right now, if you're into casinos, don't bother. Because Azamara they have no casinos on board. In fact, the ones that they do, I think the last one was Azamara Journey, and I don't know, during the pandemic they might have removed that one as well. Yeah. But they did Pursuit and they did Quest, and when they did them all up, they removed the casinos, obviously due to guest demand, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I think also because they spend a lot of time overnight and a lot of time in port, they just
you
weren't
can't use
able
the casinos.
to open them.
No.
So the other good thing about Azamara is their choices of categories of rooms. So they do have a few inside cabins.
They have some inside rooms, yeah.
So if you know you want to have that sort of slightly high-end type experience, but want to pay a bit less, you can go in an inside cabin. Their balcony cabins are quite small compared to the other ships. And they do have very tiny bathrooms, but they do have, if you want to spend a little bit more money, their sort of suite, entry-level suite category rooms, the continental suites are beautiful. So good range of rooms.
Let's move on to Viking now.
Viking.
Because we'll be here all day.
We've only done one Viking, so our experience of Viking is quite limited, but...
One is not enough.
One is definitely not enough.
We did Viking and we thoroughly enjoyed it. Viking, according to our notes here, well, of course, they are larger ships than Azamara. They take just under 1,000, I think 996 or something, or 999 or something weird like that. So they're larger ships than Azamara. They are all identical. It doesn't matter which ship you decide to go on, pick your destination, the ships will all be the same. So that's actually quite a good point, because if you like trying different ships, different styles, I suppose that would be a negative for people that wanted variety. Once you've been on a Viking ocean ship, it's the same. But I consider that to be great, because actually the design they've chosen is absolutely fantastic.
Very contemporary, so very sort of Scandi contemporary, completely different feel about the sort of design and the decor than Azamara, which is very sort of country club homely. Viking is very sleek, contemporary Scandi style.
Yep. All their dining is, all their specialty dining is part of the fare, so you don't pay for any. And with Azamara, there's a couple of premium dining venues that you pay for. With Viking, they're all included. So, fill your face, as they say.
Yeah. Food is fabulous. So, like I say, the Viking Dining Guide is out now, so go and take a look at that. Yep. The food is amazing. So the
drinks package is very affordable. It's very good value if you like your cocktails and stuff. And also, if you want loud, brash entertainment, you're not going to get it on Viking. If you want the kind of more demure, let's have a piano in the evening. Some of the entertainment is brash on some ships. No, if you're looking for loud and brash entertainment, you're not going to find it.
Well, I don't think brash is the right word.
Well, it's a Virgin.
Okay.
What do you mean brash?
I don't think brash is the right word.
Bawdy?
No, just...
Loud.
Loud and lots of it. There's not...
Okay.
Loud and variety. There's not... Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the right word.
Oh. Not right.
Start again.
If you're looking for loud and plentiful entertainment, you're not going to get it with Viking. It's very demure. There's string quartets in the atrium. There's piano in the bar. So
there is a band that plays in the sort of nightclub venue, Torshavn, which is
oh,
good.
Torshavn,
They
that's
play
nice.
every
It's
night.
like a yeah, it's actually yes, that's right.
And
Absolutely
there is
right.
a show.
Okay.
So moving on to Silversea.
Lastly, Silversea. Well, they're kind of like I would say they're a little bit of the mixture of the two. Their ships are different, so they're not homogeneous ships like Viking. Okay.
No. So and they have a variety of sizes.
They have a variety of sizes. The ship, the maximum is still only about 650 guests, so it's lovely.
But
a
they
lovely
have
size
some
if
very
you like them.
small 200 passenger ships as well, don't they?
They do for the expeditions
and
stuff.
expedition ships, which I know Viking are now introducing an expedition ship, but yeah, Silverseas have got a few of them. Probably the most refined of the three.
Yeah,
so
and the most expensive of the three.
Yes. So if you're looking for, that extra sort of refinement, all-inclusive, everything is included, so you don't have to buy a drinks package.
Every suite has a butler, which you don't get in the other two.
Short excursions are now included. They now offer this door-to-door package, don't they? Where literally they pick you up from your door. Your flights are included. Yep. Everything's included.
Lots of dining options.
Couple of restaurants on some of the newer, larger ships that you pay a surcharge for, but most of the dining options are included.
I suppose, to put it politely, how sort of deep your pockets are.
Yeah.
Because you can go from an inside room on Azamara, which is I take the budget range of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
It's still not budget,
no,
but it's at the budget range of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Right up to a kind of silver suite and above on Silversea, which is going to be $1 and but you will get the service and the style and the food and the drink and everything that goes along with that.
You really don't have to pay for much else once you get on a Silversea ship, do you? So, if you want to be that sort of person that pays for everything up front and then everything's done and dusted, then that's a good
Best
option.
thing to do is watch our videos on all three.
Yes.
Because we've got extensive videos on all three. And thank you for that.
And we
rather long question, Robin.
Yeah, we love all three. But they all have slightly different things. So if anybody wants any more has any more specific questions about any of them, just let us know and we'll do our best to answer them.
They are definitely in the top 5 of our favourites.
Yeah.
In fact, I can't think of the other two. But, they are definitely up there,
with
aren't
ocean ships.
Yeah. With ocean ships. Okay, so let's move on to some more general questions.
Okay.
Thank you, Robin, for that one.
Yeah, thank you, Robin.
Jeremy Andrews asks...
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy Andrews asks, off-ship, which land location would you love to see? I.e. Machu Picchu or another land-based destination would you love to see? Now, actually, we're here at this moment. I would love to see the pyramids, and we're going to see the pyramids in a few days' time.
We love doing a mix of land and sea or land and river.
Whether post or pre-cruise. If we're out in a locality and it's taken us a long while to get there and a lot of hassle to get there, you might as well do something as well that enriches where you are.
Bucket list ones that we want to do?
Well, again, like I say, the pyramids. That's definitely on. The pyramids and the Sphinx. Pyramids
I think for me, one of the things...
Machu Picchu, but you can't pronounce that, can you?
I can't pronounce that. Also, we've never done an Alaskan cruise. That's quite high on our bucket list. And I would love to do both
the Rocky Mountaineer
bolt-ons, so one before and one after Rocky Mountaineer train ride and Denali Park. They're sort of land trips that are quite high on my bucket list. Wherever we go, we like to think, is there something we could do for a few days
we
before?
We might be going out to Tahiti. So if we go out there for a cruise, the cruise isn't going to be very long, but while we're out there, we might as well do some land-based stuff there as well. So there's all sorts of things.
Yeah. But watch out for the Antarctica cruise, because we're really looking forward to the Patagonia bit, aren't we, as well? That would be really exciting.
Good. So, Amy Rogers asks...
Hi, Amy.
When was your first cruise?
Okay, so Amy, our first cruise was in 2010.
2010.
What did we do?
Which isn't that long ago, relatively, is it? To be fair, we did a transatlantic. It was our major wedding anniversary and major birthdays, wasn't it? All in one year, and we said to ourselves, "Oh, what are we going to do?" That's a really sort of romantic thing. So we looked at like Orient Express. We looked at going to Venice, for example's sake. And then we looked at the transatlantic, and we thought, well, actually, that's a really iconic journey to take.
And at that point, we hadn't left Europe because we had
kids,
young children.
And it's very difficult to fly long haul when you're doing kids and all that kind of stuff.
And the cost, with 3 of them.
So I thought.
So we wanted to leave Europe, and we just thought the Queen Mary 2 was quite an iconic trip. So we decided that that was what we were going to fly to New York, have a few nights in New York, and then sail back on the Queen Mary 2. So that was our first
amazing.
ever in 2010. And that's when we got hooked on cruising.
We did. So, luckily, the Atlantic Ocean was like a mill pond.
It was.
Wasn't
We
it?
went in August.
So it
we
spoiled
sailed
us
in
a bit.
August. So it was, it was very nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you ever travel with, Amy goes on to ask, do you ever travel with friends or family members, or is cruising something you prefer to do by yourselves? Yes, we do, Amy. We've taken our children on loads and loads of cruises. This was before we started filming them seriously. And yes, we do. We don't often go with friends as such, but we do like to talk to people and meet people on cruises anyway. Yeah. And, you know, it's just nice to chat to people, isn't it? We don't often go on holiday with friends, do we? You always think it's at the end of a beautiful friendship to go away with somebody because, you know, if you sort of... So we don't...
We have talked about it with some of our friends.
As yet we haven't, but we do often go away with the kids.
With our family we do.
Yeah.
So in a couple of years ago we
oh my goodness, there was like 10 of us, wasn't there?
We sailed to Norway with a big family group, which was lovely.
On Princess, on Sapphire, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously now our children all have partners, and so it's quite a big
expensive
group, and we don't want to pay for them all. So,
no.
But we did go with both sets of our parents and all of our children and their partners, and it was great. We had a lovely time.
Okay, final one, Canary.
Oh, our friend Canary.
Coy.
Yay.
As we say in Norwich, Coy.
See you at the Cara.
See you up the Cara.
That was in Norfolk, wasn't it?
How you going up the Cara? How you going up the Cara, boy? That was a bit of Norfolk there for you. If you want more Norfolk, just in the comments, just write what you'd like me to say in a Norfolk dialect and I'll say it.
We've missed 2 matches on this trip,
How you going up the Cara? Yes, we have.
Don't worry, fear not, our son's
on the Ball
been
City.
with our tickets, so the tickets have been used.
Canary asks,
yes.
Sky Princess has a lot of extra charges to eat and drink other than the basics. In your experience, how much would we expect to spend on board during a 24-day cruise per couple? 24 days?
24
well, for a start,
days.
Canary, fantastic.
Deep
24-day
pockets,
cruise.
Canary.
Lovely, 24 days.
Yeah.
I'd love to go 24 days, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Again, it depends how much you want to spend, really.
Depends how much you drink. Depends how much you like to eat. Some people can spend nothing. You know, they will just drink what's standard, and they will, you know, if you're into budget cruising, they will eat in the main dining room every night.
I think the new package that Princess have brought out is amazing.
Yes.
So, which includes your gratuities, your Wi-Fi, and a drinks package.
And a drinks package, that's really good.
All rolled into one, and the daily rate for that, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's actually really good value.
Yeah, it is.
So
I would
definitely recommend looking into getting that. I think that's really good value for money. So I would probably purchase that before you go. Then actually, you're pretty much covered.
In terms of specialty dining,
apart from excursions and dining, yeah.
Specialty dining. It's really not too bad. Depends how big your group is, of course. If you've got 20 kids coming with you, it's going to get expensive. But if it's just the 2 of you, I mean, you just put, just say per couple. Yeah. So I would say, oh my goodness, well, it's just a difficult one
You don't have to do the specialty dining. The main restaurants are, you know, the food
Well, if you're on there for 24 days, I would say I would go to specialty dining probably every 5 days. To a specialty dining venue, and then the other 4 you'd be in the main dining room.
Yeah, you should cover them all then, really, shouldn't you?
But if you like a drink in the evening, I would definitely buy the package.
Well, even just like sodas during the day and teas, you know, nice teas and coffees that you get in the International Cafe. I would say it's definitely worth purchasing.
Let us know how you get on, Canary.
Yes, yeah, we're excited to hear about it.
Yeah, City Till I Die, etc., etc. You know all the ones. Hashtags. Okay. And that just about wraps it up. I mean, I would say, please leave your questions. If you've got any questions about Egypt, if you've got any questions about the Nile, because that's actually a really, that's something we can really go to town on. Yeah. Any other question about cruising, anything we've done, anything you want to ask about any particular line we've been on or any particular line we haven't been on and why we haven't been on it. And just, please do ask away. We would love your questions. It forms part of the chat with us.
Yeah. So please leave them in the comments on this video. And like Richard said, we'll try to do another video when we're in Antarctica or in Patagonia. So
we do like to do them on location.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a different backdrop, isn't it? Look, there's pyramids there and people with donkeys and things.
So that will be sometime in March. So
that's nice.
Probably in just over a month.
But we'll show you around the room anyway. You get to see where we're sitting. It's lovely. In fact, look over there now. Isn't that beautiful? I've got this massive bathroom over there, look.
This is a lovely room.
So I'm going to cut that in.
Yeah.
No good.
This is an amazing,
This is an amazing room. In fact, the ship is lovely.
Oh, the ship's beautiful.
The ship is lovely. And the people are all Egyptian.
Yeah.
Everyone who works on here, are they all Egyptian? I think they're all Egyptian.
All Egyptian.
They're all Egyptian.
Yeah.
So it's been really, really good.
All of them from the surrounding villages.
Oh, yeah.
Surrounding Luxor and Aswan, really, and in between.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing. Please like and subscribe, of course. And we would love to hear from you.
And look out for our videos on our Nile cruise that will hopefully be coming out soon. And then the next adventure starts.
Yep. If we get 1,000 likes on this video, I'll wear this next time.
Oh, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We literally, while we were away in Egypt, can't even say it.
Did you really say Ipswich? You said that while we were away in Ipswich. How dare you? Canary, close your ears. And Norfolk boy as well, he's another one.
I didn't say Ipswich.
Close your ears, guys. Ipswich.
There's nothing wrong with Ipswich apart from
Tradewind are from Ipswich?
Yeah, apart from they're our football rivals. But yes, so what was I saying? Yes, while we were in Egypt, we hit 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. So
thank you so much.
Ever so much to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that follows us and supports us and leaves us lovely comments. They mean the world.
We are beyond
really
grateful,
do.
honestly.
Yeah,
we really are.
Yeah, thank you. Here's to the next 25.
Here's to the next 25. And on that note,
we're going to go and get some lunch.
We are, but I don't know how to say goodbye in Egyptian either.
No.
You?
No, I don't.
No.
No, bad.
And also, did you know that hieroglyphics, not only is it a written language, it actually was a spoken language as well, but because no one speaks it anymore, it's gone forever. Isn't that a shame? A real shame. Is that it? Is that it? Finally?
Yeah. And this afternoon we go on a felucca. Yay.
Felucca.
Exciting.
Is it?
Yeah.
My name's Felucca. I live on the 2nd floor.
What are you doing?
I live upstairs from you.
I think you should go and get changed out of that.
It's a bit tight.
Yeah. It's obviously cutting some blood supply.
My name is Felucca. Who did that song? Leave a comment because I can't remember who did the song. You remember
Was it Felucca?
No, it's My Name's Luca.
Oh.
It's a play on words. Anyway.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.
Yeah. And
see you all soon.
We'll see you in Antarctica.
Bye-bye.
Bye.